It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. It's officially that time. Eminem, Tobey featuring Big Sean and Babytron. I'm excited to dive into this. I'm actually happy that it dropped at noon because I was not going to stay up until midnight and do a reaction then. It's just a little bit late. So I was going to do it this morning anyway. So this worked out perfectly for me. I saw some people up at like 4 a.m. tweeting, upset that they didn't hear the song yet. And all I got to say is chill out, bro. Like it's not that serious. I get it though. This is what Eminem does to us. Now, July 12th, we have an album dropping. I'm really excited for that. I'm gonna try to do like 3 to 5 songs a day. I'm hoping we get a long album, like 18 songs or something would be extremely dope. But I'll take 12. I'll take whatever we can get. And we will be diving in and trying to do our best to break down as much of it as possible. What's cool about this is we'll check this out today, and then on Friday, the music video drops, so we will check it out again. And any of the stuff that I may have missed, we'll kind of talk about then, and obviously, we'll kind of dive into the music video and see what it's all about. Woo! Just be prepared. I might pause it quite a bit. There might be a lot of stuff to talk about in this. I'm not completely sure yet. I do know that I'm looking up at my Discord every once in a while, and I see that some of the homies in my group chat, they're haters. They're lowly rating this verse, which is probably dope. Whenever they say it's like a 5 or 6 out of 10, it's probably a 10 out of 10. They just hate and have high standards that don't make any sense. If you guys are watching this, you know who you are. I'm shouting you out. Listen. I had to throw some shade because I'm looking at the Discord right now and I see them going in about it. They're not really hating on it, but they're just, I don't feel like they rate things as highly as I would rate them personally. So either way, let's dive in. Let's see what this one's all about. I like this beat a lot.
Shit, fuck, shit, boy, huh. Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus and choke. Even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is dope. My city Leia and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass, I just might be the hope. Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus and choke. Even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is dope. My city Leia and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass, I just might be the hope. No Espanol, I'm allergic to rojo, and legally blind, all I'm seeing is go. D to the A, there and back. If we ride with the Drake, can't smoke from the T to the O. Up in the bitch, you can keep what you owe. Granny told me, boy, you reap what you sow. Do the most, we over, even the skull. Steady on the run, glued his feet to the floor. Up in my Tesla, I'm rolling up extras. I stopped at Valero, think I should quit smoking. Life is a gamble, and I'm playing slots. Pull it down, close my eyes, and I pray I win tokens. All walk, no pop, how we drop. You can come and take a baby sip, still taste it, just potent. 1-on-1, sitting around the stars, double R for the race. Hit a race like a spaceship is floating. All this drip, think I'm below sea level. Cut your own wrist off with that weak bez. Right around.
So I like this verse. I'm assuming this is this Babytron? I'm actually not sure. It kind of sounds like Big Sean, but at the same time, it kind of doesn't. Either way, I don't like how like there's 4 to 8 bars or so at a time, and then like you kind of hear where the punching is. I don't know why, but it's a weird pet peeve thing that I have that I don't like for some reason. It works because there's a lot of artists that have done it and have gotten millions of views and a huge fan base. But for me, it's just, I don't know what it is. I don't like when I can hear where I know that you're coming in.
Allergic to rojo and legally blind, all I'm seeing is go. D to the A, there and back. If we ride with the Drake, can't smoke from the T to the O. Up in the bitch, you can keep what you owe. Granny told me, boy, you reap what you sow. Do the most, we
Facts.
over, even the skull. Steady on the run, glued his feet to the floor. Up in my Tesla, I'm rolling up extras. I stopped at Valero, think I should quit smoking. Life is a gamble, and I'm playing slots. Pull it down, close my eyes, and I pray I win tokens. All walk, no pop, how we drop. You can come and take a baby sip, still taste it, just potent. 1-on-1, sitting around the stars, double R for the race. Hit a race like a spaceship is floating. All this drip, think I'm below sea level. Cut your own wrist off with that weak bez. Ride around with the Iron Giant, make him eat metal. Watch Unk break a rock down to 3 pebbles. Bam, bam, down 3, hit the grand slam. 4 pockets.
I like that Iron Giant bar, especially because I've been playing some multiverses. It's been a little while now. It's been a couple weeks maybe, but when that came out, I was playing it a lot, and that's the worst character in that game. I hate that character, but I like that bar.
The race like a spaceship is floating. All this drip, think I'm below sea level. Cut your own wrist off with that weak bez. Ride around with the Iron Giant, make him eat metal. Watch Unk break a rock down to 3 pebbles. Bam, bam, down 3, hit the grand slam. 4 pockets full, fully switch, go wham, wham. Pants cramp, pull it out and count it to my hands cramp. Road DSM on the beach, not a sandstand. Boy.
That verse was all right. It wasn't my favorite.
Hey, they wanna bleed me and leave me to act like they need me, but fuck it, I do it alone. She wanna touch me and rub me and go back to hubby, he probably could smell my cologne. I was immersed in the mercy, I show him no mercy, I really was watching the throne. Niggas ain't turning me down when my baby is asleep only time that I'm watching my tone. We don't want you.
Okay, see, I like this. Now, I feel like this is Big Sean. It's gonna be crazy if I actually mix them up. They kind of sound alike though, don't they? This I feel like this is Big Sean. I don't listen to a lot of Big Sean. I've only heard him on a few different tracks that we've done reactions to, and I've never heard Babytron. So that's why I'm most likely mixing them up a little bit. But I think that this sounds more like the Big Sean I'm used to.
Boy. Hey, hey. They wanna bleed me and leave me to act like they need me, but fuck it, I do it alone. She wanna touch me and rub me and go back to hubby, he probably could smell my cologne. I was immersed in the mercy, I show him no mercy, I really was watching the throne. Niggas ain't turning me down when my baby is asleep only time that I'm watching my tone. Look, we don't want chips with a chip on our shoulder. If he Obi-Wan and I gotta be Yoda, don't need no promoter. We pull up, they know us. I'm not Ayatollah, snatching your controller. I don't give a fuck about you when I'm focused. Fuck all the drugs you take, I'm taking over. I paid attention, don't need no payola. Can't take away from me, you just need to take over.
I like that. I don't care about all the drugs you take. I'm taking over. Like almost as if over is the drug. Yo, I like that. I don't know why, but I like that bar.
My tone. Look, we don't want chips with a chip on our shoulder. If he Obi-Wan and I gotta be Yoda, don't need no promoter. We pull up, they know us. I'm not Ayatollah, snatching your controller. I don't give a fuck about you when I'm focused. Fuck all the drugs you take, I'm taking over. I paid attention, don't need no payola. Can't take away from me, you just need to take over. I could paint a picture like I made a stencil. Fuck your whole image, I'm a cold Bennett. I don't know what the fuck they done told niggas. I put all of my heart and my soul in it. I met you in person, you so different. I can't listen to you for a whole minute. Took a blood test, ain't no whole winner. Watch your motherfucking mouth before I go win it. They like, no he didn't, got him more invested. If it's one thing I make no exceptions. I got new addresses, I got no exception. I got love and hate coming from both directions, bitch.
See, I like this. This is dope. If there's one thing I make no exceptions. Like just there's a lot of little shit that he's saying that I think are dope little bars.
Like I made a stencil, fuck your whole image. I'm a cold Bennett. I don't
That's
know
fire.
What the fuck they done told niggas. I put all of my heart and my soul in it. I met you in person, you so different. I can't listen to you for a whole minute. Took a blood test, ain't no whole winner. Watch your motherfucking mouth before I go win it. They like, no he didn't, got him more invested. If it's one thing I make no exceptions. I got new addresses, I got no exception. I got love and hate coming from both directions, bitch. I come from the D where they BMF and where they moving them keys like a core progression, bitch. I'm omnipresent, I got no reflection. Made a living off bars, I need no correction. Grinding shit out, gotta stay patient. While you outside, we on staycation. Lock the fuck in, ain't no player for real unless you play making. I take the chances you hate taking. Fuck a dog, I'ma go West Craven. I'm at the safe, fuck a safe haven. They play with my name and I can't take it. Little bitch.
Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat.
Okay, I like that verse. I'm pretty sure that whole verse was Big Sean, right? Because once he started to turn up and he has that higher pitched tone to his voice, that is the Big Sean that I'm used to hearing on the few songs that I've actually heard him on. So I'm not completely sure. I don't know. I feel very confused by that. I'm not going to lie to you, but that's just from me not listening to a lot of their music and knowing much of them. I'm really here for the M verse. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm mainly here for the M verse. No offense to anybody else on this song. They did their thing, but this next verse is the one that I'm here for.
If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus and choke. Even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is dope. My city laying, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass. I just might be the hope.
Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider. Me? Musta got bit by a goat. I used to dream as a kid I would grow to be one. I hope that I inspire hope for you to go get what you desire most. Spit fire, bitch, I was just flying coach. Y'all thought you was sick, you were misdiagnosed. I'm dope and you never had this high dose. Now my state's in the building and bitch, I...
See, a lot of people have used like I'm sick bars, but I don't know that I've heard that specifically. Like, I'm dope, but you ain't never had this high a dose. Like, it's such a simple thing, but it's extremely fire. And I like what he said in the beginning, that I hope to inspire hope and so on and so forth. And in reality, I feel like that's exactly what he did. Like, this man came from nothing. Like, nothing. When you listen to, say, like the Tyson podcast, because M doesn't do a lot of interviews, and he kind of gives you the story of what his life was like before he got picked up by Dre and how he was trying to do the battle shit to make a little bit of money. He got evicted from his apartment or house, and he had to break in the back door, back window or something like that, so he had somewhere to sleep. Like, it's crazy to think of all of that and see him now as like, my man probably got 9 figures in the bed. Like, it's crazy. Probably close to being a billionaire. I wouldn't even doubt it. And the streams, everything is just off the charts. And it's just crazy to think, like, at one point he would have, like, if you would have told him that was going to be his life, this man probably would have laughed at you. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm breaking into my old house right now so I have somewhere to sleep because I got evicted. I ain't even got no money to pay for it.
Take it. Little Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus and choke. Even while sleeping, be thinking
like
so
this
woke.
hook.
White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is dope. My city laying, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass. I just might be the hope.
Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider. Me? Musta got bit by a goat. I used to dream as a kid I would grow to be one. I hope that I inspire hope for you to go get what you desire most. Spit fire, bitch, I was just flying coach. Y'all thought you was sick, you were misdiagnosed. I'm dope and you never had this high dose. Now my state's in the building and bitch, I done slept on more floors than the Empire State Building. I got so many stories, but I hate ceilings. Ain't filling your top 5 favorite rappers, so I know they about to be pissed at me.
Ooh, not feeling your top 5. Oh boy. Okay, hold up. He said I done slept on more floors than the Empire State built. Like, The way that he puts stuff together is so fun. I love his schemes alone, let alone some of the shit that he says.
This how it goes. Now my state's in the building, and bitch, I done slept on more floors than the Empire State Building. I got so many stories, but I hate ceilings. Ain't feeling your top 5 favorite rappers, so I know they about to be pissed at me. But this to me is a mystery. How rappers I've already ripped could be higher up on a list than me. Yet here I sit on your list with 5. Wish that was fine, but just know inside to me.
Whoo, he's addressing some shit. So I'm guessing he's talking about the Billboard list, right? Because I think the Billboard list had him at 5. And above him, I can't remember everybody that's above him. I want to say Jay-Z and Nas were up there. Maybe Pac? Was Pac up there? Who else? Because that's only 3 people. Someone's got to let me know down below in the comments. I'm actually not completely sure who else was there. I feel, to me, Pac would be there, but I don't remember the entirety of the list. I just remember looking where he was because of the whole situation with Melly Mel and everything like that. But also, I like, just going back to the Empire State Building bar, I like how he said that he doesn't like ceilings, right? Like, I slept on so many floors, but don't like ceilings as far as, like, I'm continuing to get better. Like, I'm always trying to achieve more.
Empire State Building, I got so many stories, but I hate ceilings. Ain't feeling
Oh, and the
your
whole,
top-
okay, I missed that part. I got so many stories, because stories of a building, stories of him sleeping on the floor, and stories throughout life, just whatever, but I hate ceiling. Like, it's just so much little shit packed in.
And bitch, I done slept on more floors than the Empire State Building. I got so many stories, but I hate ceilings. Ain't feeling your top 5 favorite rappers, so I know they about to be pissed at me. But this to me is a mystery. How rappers I've already ripped could be higher up on a list than me.
So I wonder who he means by that. Because again, I'm pretty sure Jay and Nas were there. He said rappers I've already ripped, but he's not really had like a battle or back and forth with them, unless there's somebody else up there that I'm not sure of. And obviously not Pac, because Pac passed away back in 96, and I know that he's shown a lot of love to Pac, but maybe he's talking about shit like on Renegade. Everyone says that he had the better verse on Renegade. I don't remember if he's been on a song with Nas or not, but that could be a part of it. How he's like, yo, he's above me, but I don't rip that man. Like, you guys know I had the better verse kind of shit.
Yet here I sit on your list with 5. Wish that was fine, but just know inside to me this shit's hilarious. So when I get this and by a pioneer who is one of the reasons why I am here, they tell me I should just let the shit go and slide. Melly Mel shouldn't get no reply. That man is a legend, bitch, so am I. Yeah.
Woo! I like that. Okay. All right. Hold up. Because Melly Mel is not on the top of that list, right? I feel like if we're talking about people that have impacted hip hop, then Melly Mel deserves to be very high on that list, without a doubt. But if we're just talking best rappers, I mean, that man ain't belong anywhere near that top 5. Let's just be honest here. No offense. But, you know, as a pioneer, for sure. But I like how he said that. He doesn't deserve a response because he's a legend. Well, bitch, so am I. I like that. You got to have, I mean, we all know M has confidence and he knows that he's great, right? But at the same time, we know that he's also humble. So he doesn't like to just come out and be like, I'm the best ever, da-da-da-da. But there comes a point at which you have to kind of stand on business and let people know, like, yo, listen, y'all are going to chill really quick, okay? Because I'm being humble and I'm letting y'all play games and shit like that. But the truth is, you know damn well I'm a legend in this game. You know this.
Yet here I sit on your list with 5. Wish that was fine, but just know inside to me this shit's hilarious. So when
Wait, what does he say after I listed 5?
Yet here I sit on your list with 5. Wish that was fine, but just know inside to me this shit's hilarious. So when I get this and by a pioneer who is one of the reasons why I am here, they tell me I should just let the shit go and slide. Melly Mel shouldn't get no reply. That man is a legend, bitch, so am I.
So he says that it's laughable. I'm just curious. Like, I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter. Like, Jay barely ever drops. Nas kind of doing his thing, but I don't see Nas coming in trying to take shots at M. If Pac is up there, which I think that he is, I just don't know where. Pac is not here to take shots, and I don't think that he'd be talking about Pac anyway. But there's got to be somebody else, right? Because if he's 5, there's 4 in front of him. I can't think of who the 4th person might be.
Yeah. And anyone else who thinks it'd be wise and easy as pie to beat me and tries can treat me just like poison. They can eat me and die. Middle finger stuck up, but I never conceded. Whenever ever retreated, you never seen it. Every dream that I ever dreamt, I exceeded. Seem at my legacy, I definitely did. Controversy, I always fed on. I need it. Treat it like a truck hit a head on. I meet it.
See, I love this. My man's going in right now. M's going in. Like I said before, M is never going to revisit the first 3 album M. Like, it's just, no artist 10, 20 years later is going to sound like they did when they first came out. And I know some people continue to look for that to happen. It's not going to happen, but it's okay because his evolution is, to me, almost complete. And the middle stages, as I've said a bunch of times, not my favorite. I wasn't a big fan of Revival, Relapse. Like, those really aren't my albums. The first 3 albums he dropped, unbelievable. Top tier, legendary, classic. Some of my favorite albums that have ever been created in music in general. And then I will say I do like his last couple of albums, and I think I'll like this album. So I feel like it's funny enough, it's going to be his first 3 albums and his last 3 that are going to be my favorite from him in his catalog. And this just shows me that listen, my man's cooking right now. And I like some of the shit that he said. He said controversy. I think he said, I need controversy. And some people will look at that as a negative, right? Like some people will hate on artists like, oh, you're starting controversial shit because you're going to drop music. You need the attention, so on and so forth. Some people are hating on the fact that Kendrick's most listened to song might end up being Not Like Us, but there's nothing wrong with it, right? Like I think he's saying he needs controversy because it inspires him. It gets him to get that hunger back where he wants to come out and prove some shit. And he wants to come out and show you that he's better than you type of thing. And I totally agree with that. Like, so, I mean, this is not the most important thing in the world, but when people have asked me, oh, I want to see you drop a diss track again because people liked my diss that I did to Dax, who is an artist on YouTube who does, pretty good numbers, still does it for years now. But he had said back then, yo, I'm going to diss you and he DM'd me and a bunch of other people. And for whatever reason, like that just inspired me because I'm like, yo, this dude has millions of subs and he's saying he's going to diss. I'm like, okay, cool. And that inspiration is what created the diss track that a lot of people like. If I don't have that, it just don't come out the same. Like that controversy, it ignites something inside of you for some people.
Shouldn't get no reply. That man is a legend, so am I. Yeah. And anyone else who thinks it'd be wise and easy as pie to beat me and tries can treat me just like poison. They can eat me and die. Middle finger stuck up, but I never conceded. Whenever ever retreated, you never seen it. Every dream that I ever dreamt, I exceeded. See, my legacy, I definitely did.
I'm pausing a lot. I understand, but you're just gonna have to deal with this one. You have to take the L. You want to hear the song? Go listen to it. But he also said, see, now I got to go back because I forgot.
Legend, so am I. Yeah. And anyone else who thinks it'd be wise and easy as pie to beat me and tries can treat me just like poison. They can eat me and die. Middle finger stuck up, but I never conceded.
Middle finger stuck up, but I never conceded.
If I ever retreated, you never seen it.
Never retreat, exactly. And this man has never retreated from any beef, anybody that's thrown shots at him. Like, that's the thing that I've said a lot before is that there was a period of time where we were wondering if he threw a shot back at NF, that NF and clone or threw a shot at him in the first place. And a lot of people were like, no, that's not M doesn't do sub shots. He would have just said his name. Well, first of all, NF and clone, like that is his name. He's just playing off of it. If that was a shot, I can't say for sure. But M has done so many subliminals throughout his career. And again, the one example I can point to that I know of that is very, very, like, I'm trying to think, like, it's not something a lot of people would know of, is on the Zeus track when he takes a shot at Misfit, the battle rapper. Like, the fact that he did that and talked about she thinks Machine washed me, she probably listens to Tekashi. 90% of his fan base probably has no idea who Misfit is, has never watched battle rap, has no clue who he was talking about, just enjoyed the lyrics. But he knew who he was talking about and she knew. And I feel like a lot of his songs probably have those moments where we may never, ever actually know who it was unless the person knows and comes out and talks about it. But he knows and that person knows. And I feel like that's what he does beautifully is he pays attention to a lot of the shit that's going on and he does respond to it. And we just don't always know what it is that's the response because we may not get all the intricacies of it if we're not listening to all the same shit that he's hearing.
Every dream that I ever dreamt, I exceeded. See, my legacy, I definitely did. Controversy, I always fed on, I need it. Treat it like a truck, hit a head on, I meet it. I get on a beat, and it's like that I got a tiger song. It's playing in my head on repeat. I've been knocked down so many times, can't count. Sometimes she does not pan out. That's just the way that the card hands dealt. John Manziel, odd man out.
Ooh, I like that. I don't even watch football, but John Manziel, that's the Johnny Football, right? The guy who was supposed to be this big deal. And I think he was like getting drunk all the time, right? And then it didn't pan out. And so, like he said, it doesn't always work out.
And it's like that I got a tiger song. It's playing in my head on repeat. I've been knocked down so many times, can't count. Sometimes she does not pan out. That's just the way that the card hands dealt. John Manziel, odd man out. Heavyweight war to Scott Van Pelt. I can't help but feel like a victim of child abuse. Cause I am bound to get that goddamn belt. Way beyond crazy, shady gone. But hey, maybe I'm the GOAT, the Bichon and Babytron. And that's why they be on the shit they be on. Cause
Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider.
Woo! Yo, this shit was fire. I enjoyed this.
I am bound to get that goddamn belt. Way beyond crazy, shady gone. But hey, maybe I'm the GOAT, the Bichon and Babytron. And that's why they be on the shit they be on. Cause
Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus and choke. Even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is dope. My city Leia and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass. I just might be the hope.
That shit was fire. I'm looking forward to the music video. I cannot wait for the music video. I don't know the Scott Van Pelt bar. I want to say that he's like a commentator or some shit like that. The name is kind of familiar, but I don't know the connection between that and feeling like a heavyweight. So that's something that I missed. But I'm going to have to, listen to this a couple times, maybe get a better idea of what's going on when the music video comes. Maybe we'll have some more stuff to talk about. But we will definitely be watching the music video again because I like to, first of all, it's Cole Bennett, so you know it's going to be fire. But I like to see if there's any connections with some of the bars and sometimes it brings out some of the shit that's being said, you know, to the forefront. So I'm very curious about that. But this was fun. I paused a lot towards the end there. I do apologize because I don't normally pause that much, but as a reaction channel, that's what we do. We pause, we talk about things, we add transformative content. That's the whole point of us doing a reaction. Otherwise, you may as well just go watch the original song. So I appreciate you guys that stopped in. I think it was a dope verse. I'm about to jump into my Discord and throw shade at these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? For not giving this man the respect he deserves. I don't know. Like, I guess like, cause they're like gauging it out of 10 out of 10, you know, based on like what you expect from an M verse, but what you expect from an N verse, like, what are we talking? Are we talking like his entire career? Cause that's different. I feel like you got to cut it up into eras. As far as this era, I mean, am I going to say it's his best verse ever? No, but I don't think that it necessarily needs to be compared to the others. I personally would say that this is probably like an 8 out of 10 at the very least for me, because I like the shit that he's talking about. I just, to me, it's more so substance wise. I like what he talked about as far as like trying to be inspiring, addressing the top 5 shit and the Melly Mel shit specifically. And the top 5 thing almost feels like a shot because he said that he doesn't really rock with the top 5. And it just kind of feels like he, you know, throwing a little bit of shade their way. Not like at them, it's more so at the list, but the fact that they're above him and he's saying like, I don't agree with that. And, you know, how are you going to put people ahead of me that I done ripped? Interesting statement. Curious to see what you guys think. I appreciate you guys. We'll talk a little bit more about this in the music video reaction. But for now,